Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Vikas Joshi. I'm a retired colonel from the army. My interest in bike was always there, but I restarted again rather, once I was posted in Delhi just before my retirement, 3 years before my retirement. So my first bike was, in my second innings was Bullet 500. Bought Ninja 650 after that. Thereafter, I graduated to CBR 1000 RR, a Repsol color thing. I picked up a used machine at that point of time, sold that also. Thereafter, I picked up a BMW R1200R, which I have at present. KTM RC8, I have at present, and Ninja 14R, ZZR 14R. This motorcycle, by and large, I prefer because of various pluses that this bike offers. The bike that you see here is KTM RC8. I picked up around 6 months back. Amazing machine, 177 bhp power, 180 kg weight only. Lot of pluses. It's a supercomputer on 2 wheels. It's a track weapon. Goes like a stink. Between 140 and 200 there is nothing. You twist the wrist and suddenly from 100 you are at 140, suddenly you see it's 200, 220, 240. I have done top speed on this around 285 km/h at Yamuna Expressway. KTM is indestructible. It's a legend. It is giving BMW the run for money. There are a lot of videos on YouTube where it is doing better than S1000RR BMW. It even gives you your tire pressure. All the parameters are there. A lot of adjustments you can do in the bike. You can customize it as per your own riding stance, riding style. Plus, it's very, very fast, blisteringly fast. I do not think any other V-twin engine is producing as much power or torque this side of maybe Panigale. Panigale is one machine that can stand up to this machine. Otherwise, I think this is the most powerful V-twin at present on planet. Nothing comes close. This is humble V-twin 1200cc is mighty, absolutely mighty. If the service indication comes in the online, the onboard computer gives you the indicator for service. So first service is yet I've got one service done. Average 5,000-6,000 rupees. What you need a air filter, you need fuel filter and change of oil. That's about all. You have to match up. You have to be a psycho to ride this bike. I ride twice a week at least. Sunday is mandatory and one midweek ride we definitely do. You twist your wrist, this bike goes mental. Engine is stonking. KTM is famous for its reliability, never breaks down. Power is I think it's an overkill. For 180 kg weight, 177 bhp power is around 100 bhp per ton, which is amazing, close to the figures of Bugatti Veyron. This is not a city bike. This is a track bike, or this is made to move fast. In fact, if you ride anything less than 100 kph, you will be very uncomfortable. This bike is in its element. When it crosses 130, 140, it gets easy to ride. Highways, depending on what time you're going. In India, the highways are very unpredictable. There are all sorts of impediments that come across your way. Okay, good for highway, but mainly for track and going fast. For highway, I think Taurus are the best. It took me around 2,000 kilometers of riding this bike to understand this machine. Initially, it's not a very easy machine to handle, but once you get to know your machine, then it's cool. Gear shift is little hard, and finding a neutral was another problem. It gets initially, because the gears are new, maybe they are not very smooth. It was difficult to find neutral. It will get stuck between 1 and 2, 3-4 times before you could find neutral. That is one small issue with this. But as you put more kilometers behind, the machine gets smoother. It gets easier to find neutral. Amazing braking. It's a Brembo, top of the line. Very, very powerful, very hard biting brakes. It just stands at whatever speed you are going. You just press the brake lever. Amazing brakes. They match the character of the bike. 14 to 18 depending on the way you are driving. I think it's 20 liters if I'm not wrong, 18 or 20. It's a stock bike. It doesn't need any add-on. It's a complete machine. I think it's a bit of an overkill. These machines are now available, little used machines are available at almost half the price. But I think it's people do not know this machine in this country, in India. A good machine has no value; it's priceless. Even if they would have asked 25 lakhs, one would have paid. Well, this is amazing and rare piece of technology. If you really ask me, the value proposition of this machine completely justified. I have 3 BMWs at present, and S1000RR is next. The rear tire is costing around 8 to 9,000, 10,000. That's Michelin Pilot, and front is again 7,000. This one, 7.5. 7.5. I would have given it 9, but for very aggressive riding stance and the neutral thing. Otherwise, maybe close to 8. If you want to ride fast, it's a good machine, but there are other good machines also. Depends upon completely your choice. One of my friends is 5'7". He's riding this bike very nicely. Anyone can ride. Advantages: it's a very fast machine. It gives you good value for money and good acceleration. Top speed is very good. Disadvantage is only seat is little hard. It's very thin seat and little aggressive riding stance. It's too aggressive, more aggressive than maybe ZX10R or Honda CBR also.